Broadcasting live from the new studio of Parang Maguindanao. Always on Storm Access.
For the headline, pregnancy case increased during pandemic. Students complains to so much activities given by the teachers.
Pfizer vaccine announced 90% effective cure for COVID-19.
Philippine economy drops to 11.5% in Q3.
Services of truth, accuracy, reliability without bias. Assalamualaikum, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Parang Maguindanao. Today is Friday of November 13, 2020. Around 2.5 million unplanned pregnancy was reported by the University of the Philippines Population Institute and the United Nations Population Fund since January. It is expected to be recorded at the end of the year.
Philippines was enlisted to be in top 13 populated country with 119,328,728 people as of 2020. UNFPA Chief of Health Mike Tsai stated in A Week in Asia, "We have to acknowledge other essential services like family planning."
Meanwhile, 2020 classes was affected due to the pandemic. For further information, here's Christine De La Peña.
Stated by the Department of Education, October 2020 was the resumption of classes of our school here in the Philippines. During this time, many students were complaining for being bombarded with the given module activities.
Jonas also said that the production of self-learners module will not be a problem anymore, as the Department of Education has assigned a unit in charge of printing. What can you say about the new system of learning?
I can say that it's really difficult for me because it's very new to me and there's no face-to-face and learning is very impossible.
Ngayon sa panahon ng pandemic, isang malaking pagbabago talaga ang nangyari. Kaya hindi natin maiwasan na may mga parents, may mga students din na nagrereklamo, may mga complaints regarding sa LAS at saka sa module. Dahil dyan, na ako bilang isang guro din is, ang ginagawa ko na lang is, pinapaintindi ko sa mga magulang at saka sa mga bata na lahat tayo ay dapat mag-adjust sa sitwasyon.
Everyone is hoping for recovery after this pandemic. And this was all for our #local, Christine De La Peña, always on Storm Access.
Furthermore, Pfizer vaccine made from USA announced 90% effective cure for COVID-19. For further information, here's Michelle Bagafon.
Pfizer Incorporated and German partner BioNTech announced positive early results from its coronavirus vaccine trial. The company said they have so far found no serious safety concerns.
90% is a game changer. 90% now you are hoping to have a tool in your war against this pandemic that could be significantly effective. How long this protection will last is something that we don't know right now, but it's part of the objectives of this study. We will follow up the 44,000 people that they received, they are part of this study for 2 years. And during this follow-up, obviously, we will be looking also the durability of the immune responses.
U.S. drug makers believe it could make up to 50 million doses available globally this year and 1.3 billion doses in 2021. Always that for our hashtag global. Michelle Bagaforo, always on Storm Access.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a short break.
Up next, new habits found during the lockdown. Philippine economy dropped to 11.5% in Q3.
Pasensya na, kailangan magbawas ng tauhan at isa ka doon.
May COVID na. Bawal lumabas. Paano ka makakahanap ng trabaho? Ng pagkain?
Pasensya na, kailangan magbawas ng tauhan. Tagal na, bayaran mo na.
In the midst of pandemic, you have someone by your side.
You're watching Storm Access. Here's a fun fact. Filipinos got interested to varieties of plant during the lockdown. For further information, here's Mile Milia.
In the Philippines, coronavirus sparked gardening craze known as plantamic. Photos of delicate flowers and broadleaf foliage have flooded social media as housebound Filipinos turn to nature to relieve stress and boredom, earning themselves the nicknames plantitos and plantitas. However, it sent plant prices to soar and rangers ordered to watch for plant thieves after officials noticed that some species posted in social media could only be found in the region's protected areas. Always that for our hashtag Storm Trends, Maya Milia, always on Storm Access.
Big and small businesses shut down because of COVID-19, which resulted for Philippine economy to drop. For further information, here's Christine De La Peña.
There are no recovery for Philippine economy in Q3 as the cases rises to 402 to 667 as of November 12, 2020. The GDP dumps to 11.5% in the third quarter of this year due to the heavy restriction of the government nationwide. According to DOLE, approximately 3,000 establishments had closed permanently due to bankruptcy and lack of workers. In addition, 2,068 temporarily closed during COVID-19 health crisis. But on the virtual press conference, the Socio-Economic Planning Secretary Carl Chua stated, "The economy is in demand. The worst is over. This is good sign for our progress." This was all for our hashtag national. Christina Panya, always on Storm Access.
Consecutive super typhoon hit the Philippines, which resulted to many destruction. And the latest super typhoon Ulysses made havoc to various places. For the weather updates, here's Mang Milia.
Ulysses is expected to become a typhoon in 6 to 12 hours, will reach peak intensity of 130 to 155 kilometers per hour before landfall. The country's 21st storm was last spotted 135 kilometers north-northeast of Virac Catanduanes as of 7 a.m., packing maximum sustained winds of 110 kilometers per hour near the center and 135 kilometers per hour gust while moving westward at 20 kilometers per hour. According to Pag-asa, 4 more storms is expected before the year ends. Always that for our hashtag weather updates, Mang Milia, always on Storm Access. Storm followers, it's 42 days to go before Christmas. We hope everyone is having a nice day and be safe.
For further information, information, visit our website www.stormaccess.com.ph. All was that for our top stories for this evening. This has been your anchor, Nuray Cacaballo, serving truth, accuracy, reliability without bias. Always on Storm Access.